Eu tô aqui. Na live número 52, se não me engano. Tô aqui, tá tudo certo. Podemos começar. Deixa eu só salvar uma parada aqui, porque eu não quero que isso caia no esquecimento. É melhor assim. E você? Já parou de cair no esquecimento hoje também? Boa noite, Gabriel. Como vai tu? Simbora que bora para ler mais de HOMESTUCK. No esquecimento da sua mente, você está lutando contra o Alzheimer, então. Estamos todos, né, hoje em dia. Então, tá. Fala, Xande. Como vai você? Tudo certo? Espero que sim. Mas caso não esteja, pega uma cadeira, sente no chão. Vamos ler HOMESTUCK de montão. Beleza. Os chifrinhos da Jane são literalmente talheres. Sim, né? Ela usa tridente como arma. E colher como varinha, se eu me lembro bem. O engraçado também é o da Jade, né? Tipo, ela já tem orelha. Aí, tipo, orelha e chifre. Claro, por que não? Nunca é demais. What else do you remember, Jane? The more you tell us, the closer we may come to jogging your and Jade's memory of how you died. Not to mention, the closer we will get to completing this lovely illustrated story. My recollection continues to be so darn hazy. Is there anything from my session that you can remember, Collie? Unfortunately, from my perspective, most of it was blacked out. Everything else I know, I have learned from ancient journals, whose veracity I have come to regard as tenuous. You two are the only primary sources I have left to reconstruct the tale. If only you can keep jogging your memories. I see. Well, I do recall quite a bit more from our stint as tricksters. For some reason, all those memories are still quite vivid. I suppose I could recount more of that drunken tomfoolery and extend our trickster chapter. Oh, yes! I would absolutely adore hearing more about your trickster adventures. It pleases me to no end hearing that you experienced such joyful escapades as a result of the birthday present I gave you. Yes, joyful. That's what they were. So joyful. What a present! You are a true sweetheart, Kelly. So, where was I? Oh, yes. Dirk had just acquiesced. Nossa, que palavra é essa? To the siren song of the trickster. When all the rainbow magic and sparkle dust had subsided, there he stood, as stoic and rigid as ever. He was like a plank of wood in orange trousers and suspenders, a bronze statue in a silly pair of wrist warmers, a stone-faced automaton with a shock of vermilion hair, in which comfortably nestled what appeared to be an orange soft drink. The juju's potent spell seemed only to strengthen his resolve in betraying no emotion whatsoever. But would his curmudgeonly facade prove a deterrent to Roxy's lascivious wiles? Methinks not. She advanced upon him with her magic ring, seeking his hand in quadruple betrothal. Her lips puckered and quivered, like an amorous cephalopod skulking the briny ocean depths for a handsome mate. Guys, I think we've heard enough about the trickster stuff. Shoot! A Kelly é safadinha, ela queria ouvir mais. Pegue uma cadeira e sente no chão, pô. Nunca ouviu essa, não? É uma frase de efeito que eu uso bastante nas minhas lives. Calor de 32 graus à noite. Meu Deus, coragem. Ah, obrigada, Xande. É bom saber disso. Eu tava lendo um livro hoje e acontece que ele é em inglês também. E daí eu percebi que eu tava lendo em voz alta, né? Durante a minha leitura, eu tenho uma mania de falar meio pausadamente em momentos específicos, quase terminando a frase. Eu fiquei, gente, que curioso. Jane, don't you remember when we turned into bad guys? Bad guys? Yeah. I turned into an evil werewolf for a while. And you, I think, were some kind of cyborg? Yes, that does sound very familiar. Can you tell me anything else to nudge my recollection? You had a pitchfork thingy, and your outfit was bright red? Yes, of course! I do remember that now. Oh dear. I really was behaving horribly, wasn't I? Yeah, we both were. It feels like it was all a bad dream. I'm glad it's over now, even if it means we're probably dead. It's coming back to me now. Gosh, how embarrassing it is to recall my actions. They somehow managed to trump my indiscretions as a trickster. The things I said to Jake. What did you say? I can't even bring myself to talk about it. You're right, Jade. We probably are better off dead than having to face the music for our shameful deeds. I do not wish to pry into matters that make you uncomfortable, but can you at least recall the circumstances which were likely to have resulted in your deaths? Yes, I believe I can. Remembering my encounter with Jake in his prison cell has reminded me of a crisis that followed shortly thereafter. It caught us all quite by surprise, if I recall. Even the Countess. I believe there were unanticipated factors which even she was unable to account for. Can you recall the nature of this crisis? Jade and I will do our best to record it. Yes, hold on. Allow me a moment to get back into my storytelling voice. Oh my. 'Twas like Jade said. Cara, esse desenho ficou muito bom. We'd been hoodwinked by none other than the Better Witch herself. The old lady's fishy mind tricks had us both behaving like a pair of crooks. We were all too willing to do her dirty work, and none too shy about reveling in our misdeeds. It was as if she'd pulled the stops on our sense of conscience. At last, we were free to act upon our darkest desires. And if it please the jury, I'd prefer said desires were kept stricken from this record. I second the motion. Double shoot. Jail. The crafty witch made sure I would be the brains of the operation. Doesn't seem like it. She saw to it her Harris had a supercomputer wrapped around her nagging ears in advance, a state-of-the-art thought-wave tiara top for the up-and-coming junior bettermaster on the go, with the factory default set to evil. But if I was the brains of the outfit, Jade was the uncontested brawn. Within 2 shakes of a dog's tail, she kicked Dirk to the curb of the insifosphere. Then, in one fell swoop, she and I pinched Roxy and Jake respectively and hauled them right off to the Slammer for interrogation. The Slammer, as we all know, is how one describes the penal system when feeling extra angry at crimes. Their crime, you ask? It was being on the wrong side of the law. And by wrong, I mean right. Jane, slow down. This is all solid gold. But before we could badger hapless Pauls into Slammer, there was work to be done. We were to prepare for the others, scheduled to arrive shortly on a meteor from the furthest ring. I was ordered to build up the houses on our planets to reach Skya. The witch said it was critical to her plans, whereas Jade was told to intercept the meteor and scatter all her friends on the 4 new planets. They were all to be separated into pairs and prepared to receive instruction to help us advance the cause. But then, something went wrong. Something fully unanticipated, even by the witch. A mesma artista que fez os desenhos da Kelly também fez a capa do álbum Colors and Mayhem. Okay, let's see it. Where is it? Let me see. Mayhem. Colors and Mayhem. Oh, 0 matches. Eu ainda não desbloqueei esse. Nessas horas eu queria ser britânico. Londres chove todo dia. Aqui eu não posso reclamar não, porque... Ah não, tá aqui, ó. Acho que eu escrevi errado. Eu acho que eu escrevi colors como norte-americano e não como britânico. Ah, tá colors. Entendi, por isso que eu não achei. É, tá como britânico, enfim. Muito que bem. Shelby Craig. Parabéns, Shelby. Você desenha bem demais. E muitos outros artistas também, mas enfim. Todos esses aqui. Pra ser bem concisa. Aqui o clima tá muito bom. Tem um ventinho frio e tal, mas nem tanto aqui na minha cidade em específico. E os dias têm sido muito bonitos e ensolarados. Eu tô achando estranho até, porque isso não parece... Não parece coisa desse mundo, uma coisa tão bonita assim. Mas no final do ano costuma ter um tempo que eu gosto, pelo menos. Mas costuma ser mais pra dezembro, por isso eu tô tão estupefata, eu diria. Before Jade could intercept the meteor, she disappeared without a trace. I did? Jade, shh, this is getting exciting. Perhaps it's my shoddy memory acting up again. Volta a fita. Perhaps it's my shoddy memory acting up again, but I have no recollection of what happened to her. This left the witch scheme in total shambles, and without Jade's unlimited power at her command, the situation on Durs was vulnerable. Jade's friends were now unaccounted for and could freely move about the median without being caught. They used their freedom to maximum advantage. Staying a step ahead of the witch, they organized and came up with a plan. The plan, you ask? A prison break. They struck at just the right moment, while the witch was out searching for them. They had established a series of clever decoys to lure her away. Their assault on the Durs prison was furious, with only myself and a few agents on hand to fend them off. Their aim was to free Jake and Roxy, and I can only presume me as well from my corrupted state. But I was not about to go down easy, oh no. The melee was fierce and aimless, not without casualty. What happen, Jane? Was someone slain? Other than you and Jade? I'm sorry. The memory is coming back to me. It is difficult to talk about, let alone present it with a flourish a good story deserves. Well, forget about story for a second. Just tell us with regular words. I mean, if you want to. No, it's okay. I shall persevere. Our tale must go on. Voz nojentinha e chata de ouvir, coitados. Eu penso sim em tirar DRT, que é isso que falta, né? Tirar o DRT e pôr a cara tapa pra ser chamada pelos estúdios, né? No momento eu posso fazer dublagens independentes, para projetos independentes, no caso. Por eu não ter o DRT. Antigamente eu achava que eu não ia seguir por esse caminho, eu não dava muita... Eu não via muito futuro pra mim nesse caminho. Hoje em dia eu até vejo. Porque eu nunca gostei de teatro. E pra você dublar você tem que ser ator, atriz, enfim. E pra tirar o DRT, você tira o DRT e você se torna ator ou atriz. Aí tem várias formas de fazer isso. E eu penso em tirar sim. Assim, um dos motivos pra eu não ter feito isso ainda é que eu não moro num dos polos, né, de dublagem. Mas hoje em dia, com o home office, isso se tornou mais acessível. E tende a ficar cada vez mais acessível, né, a dublagem, mesmo quando você mora fora dos polos do eixo Rio-São Paulo, BH e Curitiba. Roxy's young mother made an exceedingly aggressive move to free her estranged daughter. She attacked me with a fearsome enchantment of blinding light. I deftly sidestepped her sorcery and, in my demented state, found myself enraged by her claim on my beloved BFFC. I let my fork sail, straight and true, toward the interloping Lalonde. But Roxy, in a sudden fit of gumption, she intercepted my fork directly through her chest. I knew it before her heart even stopped. Her death was surely heroic. Tadinho. Que isso? Uma garrafa na mão e várias salamandras ao redor? Ah, tá. Ah. É o Fat Modus dela. Eu esqueci por um segundo que ela ainda tinha isso. Pate-pate. Ai, que coisa triste ter que enterrar a própria filha barra mãe, barra irmã, barra muitas coisas. Untie. A Serenity ali do lado. Quer dizer, eu acho que é a Serenity. Olha quem voltou. Não. Hey, would you quit it? I'm trying to keep a low profile here. Murder. That's the one. Bye. Hihihihihihi. Draw outline. Oh, that's the scene. Ok. Se não me engano era assim. Tinha uma dica. Qual era a dica? If you don't know the password yet... Ah tá, ok, entendi. My bad. Obrigada, Xande. Eu sinto que a minha interpretação ela meio que deu uma estagnada. O que, na minha opinião, é uma coisa normal. Isso acontece na carreira de várias pessoas que trabalham com arte. Mas, por um lado, pro meu perfeccionismo não é nada legal. Eu acho que a minha interpretação hoje em dia, ela está muito inferior ao que a minha mente acha que ela deveria ser. Eu acho que eu já devia estar muito melhor, mas como eu não estou treinando muito, eu tenho feito muitas coisas que não exigem tanto e eu não estou me desafiando tanto. Esse é um dos motivos para eu chegar à conclusão de que eu não estou com uma interpretação tão boa quanto eu poderia estar. Não estou me desafiando tanto e às vezes eu não estou dando o melhor de mim por conta de alguns serviços exigirem muito do meu tempo, né? Então você acaba fazendo no automático. Isso eu vejo acontecendo na dublagem oficial de muitas coisas. Por exemplo, eu tava assistindo um anime na Netflix que se chama Good Night World. Eu terminei de assistir esse anime hoje, inclusive. E ele tá dublado. É uma dublagem mista, se não me engano. Ou seja, tem gente tanto carioca quanto paulista e tal. Mas tem uns personagens ali que a interpretação deles tá muito aquém do que poderia ser. Tá ruim. E isso, como fã de dublagem, isso me tira a imersão. Várias vezes nos primeiros episódios, e principalmente, eu parei de prestar atenção no anime porque a dublagem ficava me tirando da imersão. Olha, eles chegaram juntinhos. Fala, Vimones. Fala, Rica Ghetto Seto Com. Como vai vocês? Tudo bom. E vocês? O John tá retconeando aqui a linha do tempo de novo, com a ajuda da Therese. Só que ele, né? Deploy the witness. He is critical to the investigation. Fucker. Do nada. Do nada, bichinho de pelúcia apareceu. E o John. Mission accomplished, I guess. Well, scarf item number 4, at least. There you go, Therese. Your stupid plush dragon can help with your weird investigation, or whatever fucked up thing you're doing there. Thank God I changed that. We sure are making some awesome progress here. Not. Okay. There's just no way that change was important. I know this stuff can be pretty subtle, but come on. She has to be messing with me at this point. With my new powers, I feel like I'm the ultimate prankster. But to be honest, I'm having a hard time figuring out who is pranking who here, exactly. It's me, isn't it? I'm the one getting owned, aren't I? Owned by a crazy blind girl, trolling me through time with notes written in her blood moments before she died. Uma das cenas de Homestuck que eu colocaria num quadro também. But she's also kind of trolling herself too. Damn, I'm dealing with a true professional here. Alright, enough of this asinine horseplay. Let's see what the Scarf of Stupidity has in store for me next. Eu gosto de como o John é aquele tipo de pessoa que vê uma lista e em vez de ler a lista completa, ele vai lendo item por item. Então, ele vai ser pego de surpresa do jeito que a pessoa que escreveu a lista pretendia. Justice. Garota vitaminada T. Ah, sim, porque eu tô pegando sol, né? É bom pegar sol, pô. Cara, Xande, eu não sei o que você anda vendo, mas eu discordo desse comentário aí de que só estão dublando coisas blockbuster. Assim, até certo ponto acho que sim, mas tem muita coisa, pelo menos em questão de anime, que eles dublam, que eu fico assim, tipo, caralho, esse anime aleatório foi dublado? Que coisa aleatória! Eu me deparo com vários desses hoje em dia, é uma coisa que não acontecia 10 anos atrás. Eu gosto do fato dos animes estarem sendo cada vez mais dublados hoje em dia e isso se tornou algo bem normal. Yeesh, what a gruesome scene. I wonder which troll this was. She looks really cute. It's sad that she died. Let's see. What does she want me to do here? I'm all out of stuffed dragons, so I don't think anyone will be cracking this case anytime soon. So I guess the clown guy did this? I'm laughing my ass off. It looks like he left all this bullshit littered around the body to frame Vriska. Did Terezi actually fall for this? Yeah, she did. Okay, this one's easy enough. There, you're welcome, Terezi. Keep up the good work at solving dumb crimes. Whoops, here you come. Got to go. Spider troll. You are correct. The spideriest one of all. You've decided to take her down then. I guess so. You don't sound that psyched about it. Well, I'm here talking to you about it instead of actually doing it, aren't? Huh? What? It was Gamzee, you idiot. Over. Hey, Terezi. When you told me to say you don't need him, did you mean Karkat or Dave? Maybe you shouldn't date Dave either. The way you and he described it, it sounds like it got weird. I don't know, just offering some friendly dating advice. Man, this caper we're doing is so crazy. Anyway, later. Essa cara da Terezi é impagável, a expressão dela, mano. Tipo, o quê? Terezi, hello? What the fuck's going on there? A carinha do John. Honk! Exit door. Oh, fuck. Let's just get this over with. Ah, fuck. Ah, desculpa, esqueci. Cadê? Tô doida. Tô muito doida, cadê isso? Fala, Loli lendária. Continuo lendo Homestuck. É isso que está acontecendo. O Gamzee. A cara dele. Grab a horn. You will know what to do. Hahaha. Vamos, John. Eu sei que você quer. Eu sei que você quer. No Spy Family, eu não gostei da voz do Lloyd, mas é uma voz que dá pra acostumar. Fuck. Achei a voz do Lloyd muito grossa. And there. I honked the stupid horn. One more to go. Terezi, are we getting to the point anytime soon? I'm getting tired of all this meaningless prankstery bullshit. I would like to be able to say we at least tried to change something important here. I'd rather not have to go back to Roxy and say, sorry, your mom has to stay dead forever because Terezi decided to play some funny jokes on me for no reason and also fix her romance problems. It'd be nice to do something that would actually be significant enough to, you know, prevent that from happening. Huh? Oh, fuck. Oof. É, John. Se afaste das portas quando tiver gente puta por perto. Haha. Hihihi. Oh, meu Deus. As gazelas. Que isso, Rica? Hahaha. Hihihihihi. Hahaha. True. Uf. Ups. Acho que eu não tenho aqui o uf do Roblox. Tem? Acho que não. Meu Deus. Elas estão tão felizes que não se importam de tropeçar e cair de um penhasco. Porque elas já estão mortas também, né? Mas enfim. Waka waka. Legal demais! Hahaha, hehehe, row row row. Hahaha, hehehe, hahaha, meu Deus do céu. Nessa noite o amor chegou. Hehehe, hahaha. Hahaha, hehehe. Ai, meu Deus. Haha, hehe. He. Ha. Uau. Tá quente aqui? Eu achei engraçado na dublagem do live action de One Piece. Eu ainda não vi o anime dublado de One Piece, mas na dublagem do live action eu achei engraçado o Luffy falando, tipo... Se vira, minha filha. Umas coisas assim, sabe? Tipo, minha filha. O Rossi, tipo... eu gostava da Vriska, pô. I knew that I was her only hope for resurrection. Perhaps my cybernetic intelligence was not as flawless as I believed. In my haste to revive her, I neglected to let them know I was the only chance she had. If they understood the nature of my powers, they may have tempered their aggression. And if I wasn't so hurried to use those powers, I may not have let my guard down. Alas, I did let my guard down, and with it, my queen. But more importantly, my friend, who surely stayed dead. Poor Roxy. Do you suppose we should be expecting her ghost to join us too? Though, I admit, part of me feels guilty hoping she will join us in death. I do not know. But, guilt notwithstanding, I truly hope to see her again. Killing a dear friend while in a compromised state of mind, it's frightening to imagine having to live with that for eternity. I'd be miserable if I never had the opportunity to make amends. It's sad she died, but then, isn't it kinda sad we all died? Personally, I'm really hoping she shows up. Jane, why don't you prepare a troll sauna for her as a gesture of reconciliation? It's the least you can do. Why, yes. I do believe I can make that sacrifice for the good of our friendship. Huzzah! Te vira, fia. O Boga foi muito bom. So, getting back to the story, I take it from what you said about letting your guard down. You believe this was how you died? I'm almost certain of it. I can remember nothing beyond that moment. And if one of your friends managed to get the better of me, I have no doubt my death would have been just, considering the trouble I caused. Yeah, likewise. Do you remember who it was that killed you? Not to hound you for details, but trivia like this tends to be historically important. Plus, I would like to draw the scene. I'm sorry, my memory of the incident overall is quite vague. But it wouldn't surprise me if the one who dealt my fatal blow was the leader of the raid. This was the unanticipated factor. Their leader was someone who was not expected to show up with them at all. The presence of this lone interloper was enough to discombobulate a scheme millions of years in the making. This hero occupied a blind spot as much to the Candace as to my present recollection, but of this much I am sure. The hero was bold, wily, the sort of firebrand personality they needed to take such a stand. An intrepid soul who was not about to take the verdict of Paradox Space lying down. You see, Collie, your historical documents make no mention of the leader of the raid, cause originally, the curtains closed early on this plucky customer. But the hero was written back into our story by some inscrutable gambit of circumstance which we may never fully understand. And with that flourish of revisionism, the tide of luck turned on a shiny new dime. All bets were off. The tilt between the friendly and felonious was a true horse race again. Cavalos?
Cavalo.
É pior que cavalos!
A real barn burner in the brewing. Yes, there'll still be hell up to pay after Jade and I made our exit, sure as sugar cubes. There'd be ashes to sift, wounds to mend, falling to mourn. Not being privy to the aftermath, I can only surmise as well as the next gumshoe. But with respect to the fate of our comrades, of this much I am convinced. When the curtains finally closed, this time, their leader would make sure everyone was standing on the right side of them. That is to say, the side any interest onlooker would be able to witness. Jeez! Huh? You're really good at telling stories, Jane. Yes, I'd no idea you had such talent. How sneaky of you to hide such a gift from me all this time. Hear, hear, 5 stars would listen again. Oh, shucks, you guys. Horses. Wow. Not sure what to expect for this one. Alright, here goes. Flip. Puta que pariu, esse é apenas o mais importante de todos, John. Knock her out. You can't let me kill her. Tuck. Here we are again. Things are happening. Not the flip again. Don't kill your friend, please. No, Terezi, don't do it! Run! John? Cena! Mentira. Egbert punch! Doof! What are you doing? Kapow! John, no! Wasted. Flip. Spin. Caiu com tudo. Merecido, merecido, merecido. Plop. Isso é arte. Isso é cinema. John, what have you done? That was close. Why are you here? How are you here? It's a long story, Terezi. Don't worry about it. The important thing here is we did it. Everything is going to be okay now. Did what? I'm not sure actually. Oh my fucking god. Well, I just clobbered Vriska and knocked her out, like you said. Jeez, I hope I didn't punch too hard. Wow, she's really down for the count, isn't she? I got a lot of extra punching practice in my fights with the skull jerk. Maybe I gained a bit too much man grit for my own good? What are you talking about? Do you have any idea what you've just done? Yes. I randomly appeared and knocked Vriska out cold, just like the scarf told me to. What scarf? This one? You weren't supposed to do this. I was supposed to kill her. You just doomed us all. No. I mean, yeah, it was supposed to go that way originally. But now it doesn't have to, because of like weird retcon magic. And also your crazy mind schemes. Mind schemes? Yes? Well, you from years in the future, just before you died. I got help from your older, possibly wiser self. You helped me come back here, using the mysteries of the mind. I see. But that does not answer the most important question of all. What? Why are you such a dork? Oh, shut up. Let me see that scarf. No! Yes, give it here. No, quit it. You fucked with the alpha timeline. I want answers. Hey, I had to jump through a lot of your lame prankstery hoops to get here. Plus, I saved Vriska from your backstabbing ways, so you don't need to do that for whatever stupid reason you were going to. How about a little gratitude? Just tell me what the scarf says. I need to know what I said. Look, all it says is this list of bloody passwords and instructions, most of which are dumb pranks. Pranks? Yeah, I think so. Why would I send you back in time to play pranks? Because you're a weirdo! Screw you! Wait, so you actually were the one who stole my dragon and wrote those notes? Yeah. Why? I don't know. You told me to. Probably to prevent you from fucking up your life? And you're sure you didn't just make a doomed timeline here? Yep, pretty sure. This is like a fresh start from this point on. Give me the scarf! No, stop badgering me about the damn scarf. It's mine though. It has my blood on it. No, it belonged to my dear departed friend. Her name was Future Terezi. You bastard. Look, it doesn't even say anything else. I already did everything. Wait. What? Okay, there's one last thing I have to do. What? It says I have to give you my wallet. What? But I don't actually have my wallet. You don't? No, I lost it years ago. I think I gave it to... Damn, who was it? Liv Tyler? The bunny? Or was it the short chest dude? Shit. Why would I tell you to give me your wallet if you don't have it? I guess you didn't realize I lost it? Hell, even I can't remember what items we still have half the time. Terezi, just between you, me, unconscious Vriska, and that damn clown there, this adventure has been one huge mess. What could even be so important about giving me your wallet? Actually, it says give her your wallet. Did her mean you? Or Vriska? Huh? I guess it's a moot point, since I don't have it. Let's just call it one small flaw in your otherwise mostly stupid plan and get on with our lives. It's not my plan! Yes, it is! Or was. I mean, will be. Or won't be anymore? Now that we changed stuff? Ah, shut up! Maybe if you could tell me why we need the wallet, we could make other plans to compensate? I don't know. Maybe you need to capture something really big? Like what? I don't know! It's just some vague crap you wrote on a scarf. John? Oh, fuck. How in the contemptible name of my permanently hate soiled jerk-off trousers can you possibly be here? No, I'm not doing this. I'm not explaining the retcon shit again. The rat what shit? What the fuck happened to Vriska? Is that Gamzee tied up on the floor there? With a horn shoved in his mouth? Terezi, why is Gamzee tied up on the floor? I was so worried about you. Worried? I thought he had gotten to you for sure. That is sweet of you, Kirkit, but there was no need to worry. I cracked the case. With investigation skills like mine, it was inevitable. LMAO. Okay. It would have been nice if somebody told me what sort of preposterous shit was taking place up here. What happened to Vriska? Why is she passed out on the fucking floor? Because I punched her in the face. What? You heard me. Okay, John, listen. First of all, shut your fucking mouth. E agora vamos ver o que o Rika falou aqui da água, né? Ele deu o soco na Vriska já. I don't even know where to begin addressing the globe-numbing absurdity of your sudden presence of this meteor. Let's just awkwardly strafe along the perimeter of that humongous, stink-belching trunk beast in the room and let the violently uninhibited nerd-grilling commence. Why did you punch Vriska in the face? I mean, not that I necessarily blame you, but still. Kirkit, take it easy. Here, read this. What the fuck is this? It's all on the scarf, buddy. It's all on the scarf. Get this nasty fucking rag out of my proximity! Hey, that's mine! Oh man. This is turning into a stupid circus. Ah, perdão. Coloquei o negócio errado. Bebi água mesmo assim. Shh! I should really get out of here. The timeline is already bound enough as it is without me hanging around. What? You're leaving already? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter that much if I'm here. We already changed history, like, almost completely. That was kind of the point. Rika's not dead anymore, so that means... Wait, what does that actually mean? What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh my god, I forgot how to say things. What's wrong with me? Yeah. Peraí que eu tava bebendo água, gente. What's this shit about Vriska being dead? Can someone explain this to me? Vriska's dead? No! She's asleep on the floor over there. That's what I'm saying. Oh, fuck. So, that means I'll never be able to get the life ring from Tavros. But I already have the ring, so I guess that doesn't matter. Who's talking? Wait, does this really mean Vriska's ghost stopped existing? Or is her ghost just going to keep existing in the dream bubbles because of reasons? Kirkit, what is he doing here? Wow, great question. Why don't you take a fucking number and get in line for that one? I've already got mine. It's the first number that there is. An angry, trembling digit, towering and erect, pointing directly at the trash-faced kingpin of inexplicable horseshit himself. God!
Cavalo. É pior que cavalos!
And if I never ended up meeting her ghost, I guess I never stuck my hand in the house thing to get the Ratcon powers in the first place, so how... God damn it. Her ghost? He's talking about ghosts, everybody. Everybody listen. He'll surely explain everything any second now. This should be great. Can someone please tell me who's talking? Shh, Alex, pipe down. He's about to spill the fart niblets. I can feel it. Pat. Okay, guys, really, I've messed with your timeline enough as it is. Sorry for clocking you, Vriska. If you can hear me in your dreams. You probably can't. É Mimi? Ela tá bem. But hey, I guess this means I get to meet live you soon instead of ghost you. So that's neat. Egbert, don't you dare fuck off. Please tell her I'm sorry for punching her in the face. But also, she's welcome for saving her life. I'll see you guys later, in 3 years to be precise. What? No, don't! You stay the hell put. But, do you hear me, you ugly PJ packing, flap sniffing shit infant? Bye, dude. Carca dando chilique é muito bom. E o Gamze tá lá. A Vriska acordou. I suddenly don't understand anything and am currently casting sincere doubt on the laughable insinuation that I or anyone else ever actually did for even a single moment. Kanaya, don't be such a damn noob. The explanation for all the stuff I just heard is so obvious. What is the explanation? Mother. Fucking shenanigans. Voltamos com os vagalumes.
Welcome.
A carinha dela, minha bebê bonita, linda. Essa cena sem contexto parece outra coisa. O John deu o anel dele pra Roxy. Ah, meu Deus. Canon. Aqueles. Vai ter um S agora. Simbora, vamos, pessoal, vamos. She's back! Oh my god. Fãs da Vriska, rejoice. Haters da Vriska, não rejoice. I remember now. Remember what? I remember what happened to us. Jane's story helped jog my memory of the final moments. She's right. When I went to hijack the meteor, there was someone there I didn't expect to see. Who was it? I think Jane covered the who pretty well with her colorful description already. What's more interesting is it made me realize I've been wrong all along. Wrong about what, Jade? We were never dead at all. Essa entrada. Essa fucking entrada. We've been asleep. Essa não é a primeira vez e não vai ser a última que a Vriska vai pôr a Jade pra dormir. Essa doida maníaca, esse sorriso psicopata. Ai. E assim, vamos adentrar. Ato 6, Ato 6, Ato 5. Oh, so nice of you to join me. A música toda descompassada, cara. O loading mais... Ah, tá. Já ia falar. O loading mais demorado da história. To join me for my masterpiece. Isso vai ser ótimo, gente. Buckle up. Apertem os cintos. The fruits of my artistic toils are finally at hand. You're welcome in advance for the narrative majesty you're about to witness. It cost literally millions of call coins to produce, as well as most of my attention span for any further creative endeavors. But you will probably agree, tearfully, that it is worth all of this expense and more. To see my tiny actors of living beauty dance. Get ready to get dazzled. As I fucking destroy the transcendental boundaries of unconventional media. That juju chest shouldn't be moving. Sorry, I bumped it. Let us begin! Sim, ele aprendeu stop motion. Acredite ou não, mas uma das partes mais importantes dessa saga épica é contada em stop motion, com Clay. The tale my masterpiece describes is basically a spoiler to the ending of things. It takes place in a future moment, long beyond when we, you, or I have any business seeing what happens. But I found out and learned of this spoiler. I saw it once on one of my planet's many screens. The land of colors and the land of mayhem. It knows all, and it will show anything to any man who is willing to find the right key. And it turns out that just such a man is the man that is me. So, I will show you what I saw. Not with the crude two-dimensional shapes from my computer pencil, but with the lavish 2+ dimensional forms of my groundbreaking clay puppets. Behold, as I innovate objects of artistic expressions, which you trashy fuck munches never thought to pioneer before in a million years. Here's a shot of me bowing in advance for being great. Oh yes, movie magic at its best. I will tell you what I saw in the screen. Believe me when I say that it happened precisely as I show you here, shot for shot. This takes place after I get the magic rainbow eyes, and yet, still before I am huge and wear a dapper trench coat for winners. But, as you can see, At this point in my rise to dominant invincibility, I'm feeling pretty chuffed about myself. My power is sick, and my special eyeballs are gnarly as can be. I would tell you I can hardly wait to be this cool, but as you know, I am a man of patience and aplomb. Also, look closely. I've got my juju chest there, which I will win as some choice booty from victoriously slaughtering my denizen, King Yaldabaoth. Inside is a mighty weapon, which will come into play a little later. In my theater of wobbling puppet drama, it's like they say about the theater. If you see a juju in Act 1, then the juju will probably be used right away in Act 1. To make everything more exciting as soon as possible. Also, which I should mention, one more banner piece of swag in my possession. I'm not sure how I came about this later. Much like the clockwork lasers and primo fashion jacket, it's a ring that found its way to me somehow. A golden ring of void. It becomes mine one day. The most beautiful thing I never knew I always wanted, yet somehow preemptively coveted. It lets me stay close to the darkness. To vanish and appear again in places I have no business fucking with. Full of plump and meaty people, alive and living, who one day will plead with the gods, begging them to curse my name. Here I am, lording it over my minions. Fala, observador, tá observando bem aí? The classic honk friend. My rabbit paw for life. And my floppy puppet body. I'm bossing them around, being the shit as always. Whatever. When suddenly 8 assholes snugged up in their goofy pajamas. Appear out of nowhere for some wrestling royale with yours truly. They all steal a ride with the windprick's snappy ghost magic to catch me unawares. It worked! Judging from my skull expression, I was really surprised. But then, my skull turns giddy and sinister because I know in my heart that truly they are about to get owned. Tava no Vine isso aqui. Isso é um V do Vine. They are all frisky and ready to fight. I can tell they are psyched about us. Like they have been planning it and biding their time. And now they think they are strong enough to overtake me. If only because of the surprisingness of their ambush. And maybe they are even right. Maybe they could beat me. They have a lot of fighting levels and magic boons now, just like me. But see, I don't even give them the chance. Like I said, I have a superior weapon. A gente está literalmente vendo o final da história. Não um final, mas uma parte muito importante do final da história. E a história não está tão perto assim de acabar ainda, mas essa história é contada de um jeito super fodido temporalmente. Então, para todos os efeitos, isso que nós estamos vendo é uma cena que se passa no final da história, por assim dizer. Que isso, observador? Quem és tu? Quem és tu? Você vem da Twitch? Eu, eu tô fazendo muito pouca live na roxinha, mas eu ainda tô. As últimas lives que eu fiz lá foram um date do Genshin. Eu tô deixando pra fazer uns dates do Genshin em momentos de horas livres lá na roxinha. Eu não sou amante disso aí que você falou, não. And I see no reason not to use it right away. What would be a fucking point in holding out? Suspense? Bullshit! I pulled out the big guns instantaneously because I think like a great winner. É você, né? Eu sabia. But like most things that are good, the thing has limitations and rules and stuff. All jujus have rules. The cooler the juju, the trickier the rules. For one thing, this weapon could only be used against 4 guys at a time. Because its shape has like 4 slots or something, so I choose my targets carefully. I select the 4 of these jokers who I deem the greatest threat to me. The blue Philistine with the belligerent fists, of course, so he can't own me again with hurtful insults to my art. And also the alpha male and his smooth ways. Say goodbye to him too. I couldn't risk messing with his sword, which I understand to be the only thing in reality that is poison to my invincibility. Because of an illegal ingredient, a white round circle of total knowledge. Oh, I targeted their 2 corresponding females as well, because why not? The dog one is a nightmare of powers, and the orange one perturbs me with her dictionary blither. Good riddance to bad teens. And just like that, they were gone. Their souls were trapped in my juju. Forever. This solves one problem for me, but starts another. The juju, when its shapes are filled, changes in nature. It stops being a weapon I can use ever again. It's weird and a bit lame, but you can't be too picky about awesome jujus. You have to take the good with the bad. Once I used it, it became mysteriously intangible. Like a hole, a gap, in the themes of my story that now exists as a dangerous liability to me personally. It can only ever be used as a weapon against me from now on. Such is what Yellowbroth, the great lewd snake, will tell me about the juju when we meet. So, after using it, it made me nervous. So, in the blink of an eye, I trapped it back in the chest and vanished away where no one would ever find it. Deep in the bowels of the furthest ring, using my ring-based communion with a void. Poof! Good luck digging that one up, haters. It is never going to happen. Never. With the first 4 banished, the team of heroes was cut in half to be much easier for me to devastate. A smutty swordsman, an underpants wimp, and 2 flippant bimbos, I would call it a cakewalk. But when you are this cocky and brash, you don't walk, you strut. No matter what kind of dessert you find under your feet. Dessert. I'm crazy. Under your feet. I should also relevantly mention I am still in possession of the swordsman's juju, his floppy friend of childhood, the one which I recognize to be an empty husk. He demands from me that he wants it back, presumably for emotional support. I can in no way blame him. Keep an eye on this one. The foreshadowing of him is pretty important for later. Now is when the pummeling begins. The fracas is loud and large. Power levels are off the charts. You can't even follow what's happening with your eyes. I'm mostly toying with them though. Essa animação. It's all too easy for an ascended lord boy like me. I have a platter full of knuckle sandwiches to go around, plus other human food products you're familiar with, but also involving knuckles to make the punching metaphor work. There is more than enough to satisfy every hungry feast server. And I know what you're thinking, that I have a reputation for having a problem of unfair cruelty that goes at silly ladies more than great gentlemen, to which I take great offense. But still, let it be unconditionally accepted that I am a fair man who listens to criticism and works ever and always to improve my masterful craft and my tremendous decency. So, I have committed, through a pledge of personal beautification, to try doing less misogyny and start doing more prosogyny. In fact, I fucking love misogyny, and I will fight anyone who disagrees from that. Hence with, look, all bodily terrorism is being dealt in a precisely equal and respectful way, both to feeble hoe and tip-top gent alike. I'm ruining them, really. It's not a contest. They are a bunch of pitiful emotion children, and I am a premier, invincible titan of rockhouse brutality. It's too easy. Speedo Boy is down for the count because I slapped him gingerly. The masked floozy is looking a bit woozy. The cake maid took one drop too many and has to lie down for an overweight nap. This leaves me mano and mano against the anime prince and his nonsense trousers. It was a pretty good fight between us. Cabeçadas, cabeçadas. Fala, Chispinho. Meu Deus, observador. Because he's strong, and I admire that. Why shouldn't I let a battle happen for longer when two tough dudes are involved, strutting their stuff? But in the end, his sharp glasses and sword machismo weren't enough. I got a supreme drop on his powerful body with my wrestling moves. My overconfidence was my Achilles downfall, though. I made, admittedly, the amateur's boner. I turned my back on the body. The crybaby in the yellow panties got upset with me that I was wailing so excellently on his increasingly better pretty boy ninja stud. And by upset, I mean he threw a fully fledged tantrum of pure hope. The hope, oh my god. A esperança é feita com algodão. Isso é muito bom. It was blinding, beautiful even. Okay, maybe the cotton isn't doing it justice. Okay, yeah, maybe that just looks stupid. You know, you try things, and sometimes just look like shit. Let's call this my one and only fuck up in history. Well, my second maybe. Second only to underestimating this sad sack was of hope. Who knew that such a simpering charlatan had such an outburst toad in his girly bosom? Clearly, not I. Even though I had the information well in advance, it was just that surprising. It seems that hope power is overwhelming. Even to the clockwork man junk. It looked like I thought I could use my rainbow seizure field to overpower his massive gay hope bubble. Alas, it was my perfectly justified hubris which bit me in the ass in the end. Even though I'm sure I must have this outcome was going to happen. I must have known this outcome was going to happen. It can still be worth it to get owned, even if it means having... No, if it means having a lot of self-esteem hubris about yourself. And so, the English boy deals me my first defeat ever, since ascending as an invincible Technicolor time kid. I get dunked as fuck. And land square on my bottom. I remain prone for several minutes, staring at the ceiling, blinking a bit, pondering where things went wrong in life, how I, the Lord of Time, could experience such woeful ownage. There is no bodily harm, of course, except to my incredible ego, which is a fate worse than getting broken bones. So, I just lie there, thinking sadly, achieving some depression. I'm sure at this point, I turn to thoughts of respect. Respect for the pansied ass, pretty lagged page, and his maybe accidental prowess. I misestimated him, and admiration happens in my breast. Maybe I'll jack his swagger too, as he once did mine. Maybe, after a lifetime of utterly deserved humiliation, sobbing, and spontaneous urination, he's earned that much. The clue here is that I steal his name. God, you thick, stupid fox. Why do I bother with subtext or fine literary nuance? God, fuck God. I take his name later. English, that's me later. That's my name. You stupid brainless fox. Holy shit, you are dumb as bozos come. God. Meanwhile, Strider regroups from his rousing and sees his chance to do away with me for good. He knows by now that he can't kill me, but can do his next best thing, which is to banish my soul. He's hurt bad and is slow to use his pink soul killing spell. This gives me time to rebound from my shameful ass whooping too, and pull my sorry butt out of the own zone. So I get up and I nearly get the drop on him before he releases his spell, but then, what's this? There's a commotion, the haunting sound of knees, except they're robot knees? Não importa, são cavalos, então.
Cavalo.
É pior que cavalos!
That is when the horses come into play. The goddamn horses. How truly and utterly ironic that my very demise could be in the proximity of some horses. What? No, really, what? I didn't follow that. I'm still not following it, to be honest. I'll have to think it over. I'm thinking it over right now, and I have a feeling I'll be thinking it over for the rest of my life. Perhaps we all will. Wait, they should be robots. Hold on while I paint the horses to look like metal horses. Damn, the work of a crafty man is never done. So basically,
Cavalo.
É pior que cavalos!
I don't know what the fuck's going on, so I'm really distracted. I'm saying to myself, this is ominous as shit. Nothing good can either follow or precede an event such as this. And then, that's when it happens. The sweaty, muscular ghost appear out of nowhere. I have no idea who he is or where he came from. Judging from the face of the guys, they don't either. Nobody sees this coming. It is a total ambuscade, and my skeleton jaw is dropped as shit. He pins me in place with his ripped muscles, and I'm completely immobilized. Partly because of the strength, but also due to my awe and admiration. I just can't move. This gives Dirk just the time he needs to do his flamboyant pink spell. It owns me completely, but sadly, to Dirk maybe, it also owns the muscle hero. Both of our souls are consumed by the enchantment. I think he thought he could destroy my soul. but he bit off more than his fleshy skull could chew. So he used his irony again and stuck my soul in his juju, exactly the way I stuck his buddies in my juju, the one I got from Yodo Booger. It's like poetic justice, I guess, except puppetry instead of poetry. So, poetic justice. Oh yes, I like that. The muscle ghost came along for the ride. And I guess his soul got trapped in there too? I have no idea what that means. Honestly, it is disturbing as hell. And I'd prefer not to dwell on its greater ramifications to my long-term existence. Maybe it's good, or maybe it's dumb. Maybe it's good and dumb, or smart and bad. There are so many words things can be when you're confused. At this point, his beloved Juju is no longer a hollow vessel. It is very much crowded in there, chock full of souls, belonging to hardcore brawling brutes. And he knows it. His puppet is now a problem to do away with, just like my Juju was. So, they do the same basic thing. They get their drunkard sorcerers of void to banish the puppet once and for all into the darkness, never to be found again by probing hands of meat. Yes, never to be found. But not never to resurface. Oh no. You see, my soul is a tenacious one. I know this fact firsthand because it has been inside my brain all my life. It's a real motherfucker, I'll tell you that much. The puppet's essence will flop and flutter through the shadows for eternity, surfacing in the nightmares of the unsuspecting, whistling its way into the hearts of yucky, shitty children. And when its infiltration in that universe has taken hold, the seed will have been planted, and it will pave the way for my emergence to wreak my badness. From universe to universe to universe, each one will fall, and each time I will get stronger and older and bigger and buffer. Oh yes, it will be time. It will be time indeed for me to get ripped. Então é o seguinte, foi levado pra dentro do Leucol o Caliborn e o Sprite, que era o Equius, e o óculos do Dirk. Tá todo mundo junto, as almas todas unidas, dentro do boneco. And now, if you excuse me, I must put down the toys and ways of a child and confront the big things of becoming a huge man by dwelling the supreme beast of my legend land, his serpentine eminence, Yogurt Boner himself. I'm about to go fight him now, so this is the last time you will ever hear my excellent voice. I will do and crush my slithering sexual snake boss to finish what I started when I stepped my metal foot into this children's farce. I will do that because I want to, and when that is said and done, and you see me at the peak of a mountain of trophies, resting on my throne of prizes, I want to get to tell you that I did what I wanted to do. So if you remember just one thing I say, of so many great things said by me, then please remember this. I wanted to play a game. E agora é ótimo momento dessa comic. Presta atenção. Esse aqui é dos importantes, tá, gente? Presta muita atenção. É sério. Esse aqui é um momento super paradoxos, viagem no tempo e tudo mais. E Illuminatis. Simplesmente a trajetória de Liu Kang. Todos os pontos da história até então que o Liu Kang apareceu. Com Illuminatis, é claro. A linha do tempo de Liu Kang, sendo que ele já estava possuído esse tempo todo pelo Caliborn. Por isso esse boneco sempre teve alguma coisa demoníaca dentro dele. Tava lá desde o início, só você não viu. E esse boneco sempre volta, não importa o que você faça. Afinal, ele é um Juju. E Jujus nunca morrem. Honk! É isso. É assim que o Caliborn se torna o Lord English. É assim que ele fica bufado. E é assim que ele possui o Jack também. To explode. Meu Deus. Ai. Already here! Verdade, o Gamzee. Perdão, eu esqueci do Gamzee. Mas ele faz toda a diferença também. Por isso que o Lord English é todo doidão das ideias. This is stupid as hell. Então vamos pro Act 6. Act 6, Intermission 5. Oh. That's the one. Ah, vai! Eu acho muito fofo o Vriska-Gram. Acho fofo. Sou dessas. Eu sou fã da Vriska, não tem como. Honk. Vriska-Gram é muito bom, cara. Basicamente tá mostrando tudo que aconteceu nessa linha do tempo retconada porque a Vriska não morreu. Então, tipo, todas as coisas que deram certo só porque a Vriska tava lá. Porque a Vriska é foda, assim, né? De acordo com o autor da história. Ai, desenhos de Ikimaru. Amo. Amo o traço de Ikimaru. Amo. Tudo pra mim. Todas as shenanigans que aconteceram no meteoro. Não vai ter relacionamento tóxico. Vriska vai salvar a Therese. Honk. Ah, na próxima live vai ter um momento muito bonitinho que eu gosto muito. Um dos momentos que eu mais gosto da comic. Oh, esse traço aí também é muito legal. Third whale. Ah, que fofo. Agora uma pergunta. Quem é que tá tirando essas fotos, né? Não, essa é a coisa mais intancável pra mim desse negócio todo. Por que caralhos a Vriska seria contra o alcoolismo da Rose? Mas enfim, né? Ok. Fofo, fofo. Ah, tem isso, né? É verdade. Olha, não teve o... Não teve o diálogo que eu dublei nessa timeline, será? Eu gosto dessa música. Bom, gente, a gente vai ficar por aqui hoje, tá? Eu estou com fome. É, não faz sentido a Vriska ser boazinha, principalmente nessa parte de tipo, Rose, você não deve virar alcoólatra. Isso eu nunca tanquei, sabe? Eu sempre achei isso estranho. Mas enfim. Vamos ficar por aqui por hoje. Estamos na página 7450. Certinho. Nós basicamente já sabemos o que acontece no final da história, tá? Só foi contado antes do final da história, por assim dizer. Mas é basicamente isso, é assim que se derrota o Caliborn. Na verdade, é assim que eles meio que criaram o Lord English. Mas, basicamente é isso. O final da história meio que é contado quase ali no final, mas não sendo ainda o final. É complicado, mas enfim. Eu vejo vocês na próxima. Então, a próxima quarta é um feriado, certo? Talvez eu faça live dia 15, tá? Não tá garantido ainda. Quando chegar mais perto da data, eu vejo se eu consigo fazer. De qualquer forma, dia 22, dia 29, até o presente momento, tá marcado de ter live sim. É só o dia 15 que eu não tenho certeza ainda. Mas eu vou tentar aparecer dia 15. Caso você queira ter certeza se vai ter ou não live, é só entrar no Discord do Toca das Lives, que lá fica certinho os eventos e quando acontece alguma coisa de última hora, quando eu faço live na roxinha ou algo do gênero, eu coloco lá, nos anúncios de lá. O Toca das Lives, ele não é só pras minhas lives, ele é pras lives de outras pessoas também. No caso da Mimi e da Nana. Inclusive a Nana está fazendo uma live na roxinha nesse momento. Não sei o que ela tá fazendo, mas provavelmente, se ela não estiver desenhando, ela pode estar no Genshin. Então é isso, gente. Eu vejo vocês na próxima. Eu vou jantar agora porque eu estou cagada de fome. Mas antes de tudo... E pra comemorar que a Vriska voltou... Haha! É isso, pessoal. Muito obrigada mais uma vez pela companhia de todos vocês. Um abraço. E nos vemos por aí. Não é mesmo? Nos vemos sim. Eu fiz uma coisa errada aqui, mas enfim. Tchau, pessoal. Até a próxima. Fui!